Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 180. Raise up. Time.
Burrow setting up the play action. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 2, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Shot. 8 K. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. It's here with Jalen Noel. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
All set now. 1st and 10.
12. 11. 180. Shot.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins.
Wow.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun here.
No way Theo Johnson has dropped that ball.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with
That's
4th
such a
and
bailout.
5. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
Literally touched both his hands and not even getting touched. Or not even getting hit. Dude, this really dropped
Bengals
that.
getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Huh?
Right in. Stop.
No, you didn't.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the
That's the one he
sticks.
drafted. Yeah.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here we go. Ready? Right up. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready? 11 MT take. 11 MT take. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. 60, Bobcat. 6.
They'll throw to start the drive. Finds Hyatt. Gets some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Cougar 19.
Throwing off the play fake. He's got it at the 5. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Go. Hot set 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 11 Thomas. Stop.
No throw, 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
12, 12, 12.
Fourth down, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give it to him again.
Damn, he went up.
Stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
70. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's a handoff. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Deputy! Bronco 80! 70 Timberwolves!
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
70, rig alert, rig alert! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat!
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! Let's go!
The give now out of the shotgun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Vikings, hurt! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Back to the well again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Ready, ready. Liking 18. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Only 2 yards to the marker. And they're going for it here on 4.
Get it. Pass to 11. Pass to 11.
They'll throw for it. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Toss, this is Noel. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11. It's just set. Hey, can. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for
And
Cincinnati.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Shot 19. Right in. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll throw it here on first. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
And the Jets, first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So first down from the 41.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime.
The kickoff before the extra point.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
11 MT, take. 11 MT.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Here we go. 11 empty. Wide 80. 11 mighty. 11.
Burrow to the air now. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the jump.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
Okay.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. 19. Lions.
Back to throw now. That one's complete, right side. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready.
Option design here. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Slot man motioned over. They'll go play action. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
11, 11, 11. Right 80. Stop.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. Right 80. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They stick with Jacobs. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
Let's get set. Stop.
We'll air it out on third. Caught quickly on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2.
Big 13. Big 13.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the fourth.
At the 38-yard line.
On 2, ready?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Gun, gun. 11, top. 180. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Stop.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards,
Here we go.
and they just got a very successful one.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone.
Here we
It's
go.
first and goal.
180. Legs hot. Hot. 11. 11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the fourth. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Pack the 60s.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And this hasn't been a common sideline for him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
60 average. 60. Come on, come on.
He's back to throw. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Big moment here as Maddox Trujillo comes on. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Behind. 11, 11, 11, 12, 12. 12. Stop.
Looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Brings up 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals don't want to see this one go to overtime. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13.
Ready, set.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Steady.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He rolls to his right. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Here we go. Set.
They've got a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5.
Yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
8 yards.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 11, MT, Kate.
Setting up to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Smith on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
11.
First throw of overtime. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On 1, ready?
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the in route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They need 2 here on this 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going.
180, 12.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this needs to be a good one. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
First play is a design run. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. But they can do something here. Ready to operate on second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready, right?
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Ready?
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just to go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through because they may need him at some point later in this game.
So it's a